Hey, it's me, Goku! Today my friend INZ will showcase a new powerful team called East Wind Peregrine.
Thanks, Goku, and with that, welcome to the video. Today we're taking a look at a team you may or may not remember. They're called East Wind Peregrine, or Tofuai Gokuken in Japanese. East Wind was technically shown before, but only 3 of their players were ever revealed officially until now. I managed to get my hands on a full look at the team through 3D model data, and trust me, it's interesting. But before we start, please consider liking and subscribing. I've got many more Inazumaeleven Victory Road leaks coming in your way. Anyways, enough talking, let's start with the video. Before we dive into the models, let me show you everything we know about this team so far. First off, the team is made up of mostly foreign students, and physically, they're absolute powerhouses. Their players are said to have physiques comparable to high schoolers or even stronger. And they are estimated to be 3 times stronger than Nagamahara in terms of kick speed, stamina, power, and technique. But despite all that strength and skill, East Wind has one big weakness: their tactical ability, because their players are so individually talented and have great decision making, they feel like they don't need any tactical structure. That also makes them super hard to read and prepare for. They're unpredictable, which can be both a strength and a weakness. And now, let's take a quick look at their school. A quick look at East Wind's school definitely has that elite feel. So, we've got the background and the school, but what about the team? Let's take a look at the actual 3D models. The first one is the captain. His name is Yamanouchi Taoayu. He's one of the 3 few East Wind players that were officially revealed before, unlike most of the team. He's actually not a player from another country, he's Japanese, which already makes him stand out. He's instantly recognizable. That huge afro is hard to miss and has basically become his trademark look. The next one is Kai Yoshizaki. He's the striker of the East Wind team, and actually also one of the few characters we've seen before, and based on his name I assume that he's most likely Japanese too. His element is wood, but interestingly, he has a fire element shot called Cheat Blaster. It adds a surprising twist to his character considering his elemental type. The last one we officially saw is Martino Leone. He's the goalkeeper of East Wind and uses a powerful earth element move called Outer World as the last line of defense. Having a technique like that makes him a real wall in front of the goal. His name suggests he might be Italian, which would fit the international theme of the team. He has quite a slim build, but he is tall, which makes him more than perfect for a goalkeeper. So those were the 3 players we've officially seen before, but now let's dive into the ones we've never seen until now. These upcoming character models were found directly in the game's 3D files. No official names or elements, but there's still some things we can figure out just by looking at them, and let's start strong with this guy.
Damn, this guy's afro is bigger than mine!
Shut up, Kakarot. You haven't got an afro.
Hey, chill out guys, but yeah, he does kinda look like someone. I just can't remember who right now. Anyway, let's take a closer look at this new player and see what we can figure out from his design and pose. So, he's the second player with an afro, and judging by his kit, he's an field player, honestly. I think he might be European. Maybe even Spanish or from somewhere around there, since curly hair is pretty common in those regions too. Let's look at the next character.
Damn, his afro's even bigger! My Super Saiyan Tree's afro might be able to surpass it, though!
I said you don't have a fucking afro, Kakarot, for Christ's sake!
Alright, calm down guys, take the fight somewhere else. Let's get back to the actual models before this turns into Dragon Ball Z East Wind Edition. Anyways, back to the player. He definitely looks bigger compared to the others, just from his build and the way he's standing. I get strong defender vibes, I don't know exactly why. But defender was the first thing that came to mind when I saw him. Maybe it's his stance, or just how massive he is. Alright, next up we've got this smaller player right here. She's clearly shorter than most of the others, but her design makes me think she plays out wide on the field. Maybe it's her pose or just the way her body's positioned. It just gives me the feeling she plays a more agile, fast-paced role. We don't know her name or element yet, but she stands out with a pretty cool and unique look. Next up, we've got another girl on the team. Just based on her overall appearance, I get the feeling she might be a midfielder, and maybe it's just me, but her design kinda reminds me of Gel from the team, Apostles from the Sky. Next up is another female player. She's about average height and has a fairly simple, straightforward design overall. There's something about her vibe that makes me think she could be a defender. I mean, she kinda looks like Manabe from Go Galaxy. As for the next player, there's honestly not much to say except that he or she got some really unusual hair. Y'all can try to guess the gender in the comments. Alright, next up is another male player, and again, there's not a ton we can say for sure. His overall design isn't too flashy, but his hair does stand out a bit. He's got this one strange looking strand up top. Kind of weird, but also kinda cool. Anyway, nothing too crazy here, but who knows? Maybe he's hiding some wild move behind that simple look. And finally, we've got the last unreleased player model. This guy. He's got such a clean design. I honestly think it's my favorite out of the entire bunch. From his unique hairstyle to his confident vibe, he just looks cool. I don't know what position he plays, but I really would assume striker, and something about him screams important character. If Eastwind ever gets more spotlight in the future, I really hope we get to see more of him. Alright, that's all for now. That was our deep dive into the mysterious Eastwind team. From insane afros to unknown players with cool designs, this team really has some wild stuff going on. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to drop a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Also, quick heads up, there's a poll up right now in the community tab where you can vote on what video should come next. Should I cover the new Teikoku team? Or make a full video all about Keshin leaks? Let me know there. Or just drop your choice down in the comments. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.